Hi, I'm Jen, and this is Gunner, and we are going to put together a hanging display for our 48 pieces to fit onto. So when you get the box, what you want to do first is just lay everything out. And the top, middle, and the bottom wood staves, these are staves that have, they're wood oak pieces that have been soaking into oak barrels, the stainless oak barrels, to give that aged oak taste into your red wine. So these all came from Gallo, actually. So we have these divided into top, middle, bottom. And the reason that's important is because some of these wood staves have little wood grooves into them. And that is so that these rusted pipes will fit perfectly inside. So first what you want to do is grab your bottom pieces and your 2-foot threaded rod. And it's easier if you put the 2-foot threaded rod in from the grooved part. And then once you get it through all of these wood pieces, then you're going to want to add a washer and then add a nut. And you want to add a nut. If it doesn't go well on one side of the nut, then turn it around, I've noticed. It helps me. Then you want to take a rusted pipe, throw that through, and that's going to nest right into that groove. And then you want to take the middle pieces. So the middle pieces have a groove on the very bottom wood stave and has a groove on the top wood stave. And then these slide in over top of these pieces. And then once you have that completed, then we're going to need to add the 1-foot threaded rod, and it has a coupler on it. And the reason we had to break this up like this is because it was just too expensive to ship a 3-foot rod. So then you want to screw it down to the bottom, but don't lose traction from the top. So then you want to screw the top. So you kind of want to alternate which threaded rod gets what. And they technically, the best scenario is that they meet in the middle. So you just want to screw those down tight. And then we're going to take the second rusted pipe, throw it overhead, and that fits nestled in the bottom. And then we're going to take our top wood staves, and you start with the one with the groove so it fits into the pipe. And then go on down the line. And then here at the very tippy top is where you're going to add a washer and another nut. So there's a little bit of an extra rod on here because our wood staves we get from Gallo all have different dimensions on them. So we are giving ourselves a little bit of room for extra. And then you want to screw this down from the top. And then I'm going to switch it over to the bottom. Make sure these wood pieces are sitting snug with each other. And then screw this down. Now before you completely tighten it all the way, you want to make sure that these pipes are sitting in those spots. And if they're not sitting in the spots, you can just kind of maybe tap it. But the tighter that you have these nuts clamping this down like a sandwich, just the more sturdy this display is. So you want to get that until you just can't turn that anymore, and then set upright, and then open up your pieces, open up, and then you can do one more, tighten from the top until you just can't tighten it anymore. And then here is when the top eye hook goes on. Now there's a coupler attached to here with a swivel. A great idea is once you have this assembled is maybe you could put some Gorilla Glue or something on here, but you want to make sure again that you're not unsandwiching both the top and the bottom. So make sure they're gonna both connect somewhere in this middle. So it's just kind of a game of tighten the top, then tighten the bottom. Tighten the top, and then tighten the bottom. So as I'm doing this, you can see this width get shorter and shorter. Tighten the bottom. And then when they meet in the middle, you can't screw it down anymore. So this, you just want to make sure is good and tight, so you can't twist it anymore. And then we use chain sometime to hold this, but you can use this to hang on to whatever you would like. And this will fit your 48 chimes from the top, middle, and then all the way from the bottom.